Welcome back to SecureDApp. As always, this is your host and host Kunal, and today we are back with episode 4 of Secure Talks. In Secure Talks, I have been joined by Mr. Nikhil Prasad Singh and Rahul Kumar, who are the core components of SecureDApp. But before moving further, let me just introduce myself. I'm Kunal Chowdhury, Marketing Associate as well as Community Manager at SecureDApp. And today we are going to talk on a topic that we call From Audit to Assurance. What is real security? What does real security looks like in 2025 and 2026? So moving further, I would just like to introduce my friend, my colleague, Mr. Nikhil Prasad Singh. So, Nikhil, can you just introduce yourself to the audience, and after that, we can move further.
To Kunal, thank you very much. I'm a legal expert at SecureDApp, and today I'm gonna be covering the regulatory side of the this episode. So thank you, everyone.
So, Rahul, if you would like to just introduce yourself too.
Well, thanks, Kunal. I am the subject matter expert of SecureDApp. I've helped Web3 teams move beyond just audits and build real continuous security. So, from identifying hidden risks to designing end-to-end assurance frameworks, we focus on making protocols safer before, during, and after the launch.
Absolutely, Rahul. So, Nikhil and Rahul, welcome to the show. Hope we guys will be doing some great things in the upcoming shows. So, talking about the audit assurance, uh, let's start with something basic. In 2025, the ecosystem is bigger than ever, but security still feels broken in something or the other ways. So, Rahul, my question is to you: what changed in the last year and this year, and what changes are you seeing in the upcoming years too?
Well, there are two things. Number one, attackers are operating like startups now. Automation, AI tooling, script for sale. Projects still think an audit report equals immunity. 2025 feels like the year where the gap between audit and actual security becomes impossible to ignore.
Okay. So we have still seen million dollar hacks on projects back to secure. So what are your views on this, Nikhil?
See, regulators now ask if you're audited, how did you still get hacked? So I think the pressure has been rising in the market of Web3, and I think it is very important that these audits are secured.
Okay. So Rahul, let's unpack the biggest misunderstanding that is going in Web3. People treat audits like buying insurance or something like that.
Well, exactly, an audit is a snapshot, one moment in time. Security assurance is continuous. It has monitoring, testing, risk analysis, upgrade planning. A smart contract audit is not a shield, it's one tool.
Okay. So any example for it so that people
Yeah.
can get more
Yes.
habituated or or get more understanding about it?
Yes. In 2025, most hacks came from things missing in audit scope. Integrations, Oracle assumptions, upgradability, and economic vectors, dependency changes. Audits don't cover this unless explicitly asks.
Absolutely. So, and the founders also don't ask because they don't know about it exactly.
Yeah, exactly. And I think the legal framework now expect you to show an ongoing control, okay, ongoing control on your product, not a PDF. It is not a PDF that is from the last year, like white paper and all. You have to be in the control center of the thing.
Absolutely. So the audit is equals to milestone and assurance is equals to the mindset of ours. So moving on, Nikhil and Rahul, if not audits alone, then what does real security means today? in 2025 or the upcoming year 2026?
Well, there are three pillars. Number one, preventive security, threat modeling. In that, there is threat modeling, architecture review, and code review plus multiple audit rounds, plus formal verification for critical modules. And secondly, there is detective security, real-time on-chain monitoring, economic anomaly detection, upgrades, safety checks, and alerting systems. And thirdly, there is responsive security. In that, incident playbooks, multi-sync processes, and emergency pause mechanisms, coordination with exchanges and legal teams. So these are the things, and most hacks escalate because teams don't have response plans.
Absolutely. So it feels like running a security program, not just finishing an audit. As simple as that.
Yeah, and that's what regulator wants, operating security, maturity, and not a paperwork maturity. So you have to be in the operations and mature in the operations and execution of your uh, protocol. Okay, you can't just be in the mature in the paperwork.
Absolutely, Nikhil. So, Nikhil, you being from a legal background in Web3, so in 2025, we have seen 2025 has introduced some regulatory that heated globally. So, what's new that is coming in this sector or in this ecosystem?
See, Viknal, that's a very good question, I think. So there are three big trends that I can see right now. So first of all, there is a liability shifting, okay, in Web3. I mean, teams can't say we had an audit anymore. Courts now ask, okay, from you, did you had a monitoring? Did you act on risk? Did you follow the best practices? So these are not simple compliance anymore. These are what courts are now asking. And then there are disclosure requirements. See, so when you upgrade and integrate a new Oracle or a change tokenomics, you must disclose the address. You know, you can't just keep it in within yourself. And further, there are projects must show how they have the ongoing support. Like at SecureDApp, we through SecureWatch and all our other products, we show a continuous security program, not just a first time at of the first instance. So these are things that are being asked in the market right now.
Absolutely, Nikhil. So we can, in short, say that legal systems are catching up with how blockchain actually works.
And honestly, it's a good thing. It forces the industry to mature.
Absolutely, Rahul. So let's talk about solutions. Rahul, you were there. So Rahul, what does a proper assurance program looks like?
Yes, so at SecureDApp, we have built a framework that covers that full life cycle. Number one, there is a pre-launch, which had protocol walkthrough, architecture analysis, testnet evaluation, and multiple audit passes. And there is secondly launch phase. In that, transaction pattern monitoring, whale movement monitoring, config and upgrade offset. Thirdly, post-launch ongoing assurance. In that, monthly code diffs, risk scoring, phishing defense, incident response, readiness, and economic security review. This is what real security looks like: continuous, adaptive, and intelligent.
Absolutely, Rahul. And I think the founders or the people who follow these rules can sleep better in night.
Yes,
Yeah, and they also avoid legal nightmares, those who
of
sleep
course.
better avoid legal nightmares.
Absolutely, Nikhil. You know that better. So,
Yeah,
coming back to the segment, guys, what are the top mistakes these days founders do or will still make in future?
Yes, so here it is a good question. Number one, I would say rushing the launch. They treat audits as formality. And number two, ignoring assumptions. oracles, liquidity dependencies. 99% of the exploits happen because a team assumes something would just work. And number three, no monitoring. You can't protect what you can't see, you know.
See,
Absolutely.
I'll add some points to that particular which
Sure,
Rahul
sure.
said. That then there is also poor documentation. You know, regulators and investors look at like there are risk logs, there are security update, testing evidences. So if you don't track it legally, it never happened. You know, so I think
Yeah.
that is the point.
So founders take the notes from here. We have some guidelines for you so that you can sleep better in the night. So this was a deep one, Nikhil and Rahul. You guys said each and every point that were really relevant and that should be taken care of. So from audits to assurance, 2025, 2025 has made it clear, and 2026 we will be looking further for the assurance part. So security is not a report, it's a responsibility. So Rahul and Nikhil, any final verdict or any final words so that for our audience particularly?
One line I would say, security isn't a box to tick, it's a system to operate.
Okay,
Yeah, and
that
in
was one of the
2025,
golden lines.
I will add it too. And then in 2025, the cost of ignoring security is higher than ever.
Okay, okay. So these are the golden lines from our Web3 experts. So to everyone building in future of Web3, for me, build fast is good. Building fast is obviously good, but building secure is more than important. So thanks, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you, Rahul. Thank you, Nikhil, for being a tremendous speaker and tremendous explainer of Web3 ecosystem. I hope, guys, you liked this video. If you did so, please hit the like button, share this video with your friends, families, and colleagues. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, SecureDApp. We will definitely see you next time. But till then, stay safe, stay secure, and as always, I say, stay ahead. Thank you.